It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news and it's late Tuesday night, February 8th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. I let out 11 o'clock news and I there. And our top story here at 11 o'clock here on this late Tuesday night here is the New Hampshire primary here, where the results are in as Donald Trump wins the New Hampshire primary, Bernie Sanders tops Hillary Clinton, and Governor John Kasich will finish in second place in the Republican primary here. As the latest New Hampshire primary results show, Bernie Sanders, with 6% of the votes, gets the Democratic nomination winner for the New Hampshire primary, while Hillary Clinton gets 39%, while the Republican, Donald Trump has 35% of votes as the winner. John Kasich comes in second place with 16%, and Ted Cruz 12% of the votes in New Hampshire here. Okay, another news here. On this late Tuesday night here in Washington, the U.S. Supreme Court on Tuesday delivered a major blow to President Obama's by putting on hold federal regulations to curb carbon monoxide emissions mainly from coal-fired power plants and centerpiece administrations. Washington, the National Intelligence Director James R. Clapper warned Tuesday that North Korea has expanded its production of weapons-grade nuclear fuel, making it clear that the Obama administration now regarded the reclusive government. Train crash in Matt Abilene, Germany kills at least 10 and injures 80. Ferguson, Missouri. The Ferguson City Council has agreed to the most reformed proposed consent agreement with the U.S. Department of Justice. President Obama sent the final budget proposal to President and Congress on Tuesday, 8. $4.15 trillion package that will be marking the close of the long-running fiscal battle with the Republicans and Congress over the nation's spending priorities. China and Taiwan. 3 Taiwanese construction company executives have been detained on charges of professional negligence resulting in the death that followed the collapse of an apartment building that killed dozens. Iraq says that its forces have completely recaptured the city of Ramadi and surrounding areas from Islamic State, but now must deal with the thousands of bombs that the terrorists plan to attack the city. Just outside Prince William, Prince of Kate's London Old McKenzie Place, a man was killed by a fire earlier this morning. Just yards from Kensington Palace. Suddenly, after 4 years of brutal civil war, Syria this week has become even more of an uncontrollable military, diplomatic, and humanitarian disaster. Ramadi, Iraq. Iraq sent in its military completely recaptured the city of Ramadi and reported the road to Baghdad after weeks of mop-up operations against Islamic State militants. Pagoda Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos ordered the military to intensify operations against rebels with the National Liberation Army, or ELN. Governante, Syria. An airstrike targeted the hospitals reported by Medicine Sans Frontiers in Syria. Last week, killing 3 and wounded several of the organization said Tuesday. Chris Christie announced that they will go back to New Jersey to wait to see how the rest of the vote shakes out in New Hampshire before making a decision about what comes next. Los Angeles, 5 months after declaring that the homelessness had reached emergency proportions, city county officials on Tuesday are preparing plans that aim to combat the growing crowds of the people living on the streets. Professors from universities across the country, from Stanford and North Carolina Central to the University of Nebraska to Harvard, signed a petition Tuesday calling on the mainstream Mary's University administration where state professors are fired. A prominent young activist killed himself on the steps of the State House Monday in Columbus, Ohio, as Marshawn M. McCarroll, the second a leading member of the state's Black Lives Matter movement, shot himself outside Capitol entrance at around 6 p.m. In Annapolis, Maryland, convicted felons in Maryland will have the right to vote in future elections, including this year's, whether they completed the probation terms or not. In Tokyo, Asian stocks dipped early on Wednesday amid growing concerns about the health of the global banking sector, particularly in Europe, where the safe haven yen stood near a 15-month high versus the dollar. Bank markets valued have almost half of it since a year ago. 2 top 10 investors say rendered out of patience with turnarounds. Walt Disney Company theme parks saw record attendance, and the turmoil engulfing Viacom did on Tuesday as weak earnings and continuing thrown over the company's leadership sent shares down more than 21%, the lowest level in more than 5 years. Washington Intelligence Director Clapper warned that Islam State will likely attack in U.S. soil of North Korea. Washington, Intelligence Director Clapper warned that the Islamic State will likely attempt an attack in U.S. soil and that North Korea has started a plutonium reactor. Charlotte, North Carolina. Boynton has selected as UTC Aerospace to provide landing gear for the U.S. Air Force fleet of C-17 aircraft in addition to H-64E Apache helicopter support. Stockholm, Sweden. The Swedish Army has taken delivery of Archer self-propelled artillery made by BAE Systems Bofors. Iran. The Iran Defense Ministry has officially delivered its Nasser air launch cruiser missile to the Iran Army Air Forces. Okay, taking a look at the stock market report here. The Dow down 12.67 points at 16,014.38. SP 500 down 1.23 points at 1852.21. And Nasdaq down 4.99 points at 4,268.76. Our Milky Way may be beautiful, but it could read it in our view of the cosmos says. Now, astronauts have tried to take it a peek beyond the mess of the stars and dust to find a veritable galactic zoo in a fiercely unexplored region of space. The Australia's federal science agency responsible for climate change research has shifted its focus to certain that climate change is a proven and so needs. So no more research. Prior to sealing up the chambers and pumping the vacuum system down, a legal optics technician inspects when a legal score optics by illuminating surface of light and a glancing angle. A term comes upon modern researchers from different countries that claim that fossil remains of two fish species that lived more than 90 million years ago are discovered. Chicago, experts from the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention are headed to Puerto Rico to this week to study whether the mosquito-borne Zika virus will cause an increase in cases of the rare neurological disorder known as Guillain-Barré syndrome. Researchers have discovered a new species of bacteria that cause Lyme disease, a second species known to transmit the potentially debilitating illness in North America. Sydney, Australia is expected to legalize the cultivation of cannabis by a medical and scientific purpose bill in Australia introduced to the Parliament on Wednesday. The first step towards doctors eventually prescribing it to the brain just with chronic pain. Heart disease is the number one killer of women in the U.S. Peter Cheldusab, 11:08 p.m. on this late tonight. It's time now for a travel report here. Let's study off out and down there where it's looking good in highways and byways of the ocean states here. Highways in southeastern Massachusetts are looking good here as highways in Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island are looking good here. And same goes for Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine are looking good here. I-90 on the New York State Freeway is slow between Rome and Syracuse here on both ends. I-8 on the I-8 on the eastbound side of also the Schoharie stretch. Down in New York City here. FDR Drive. It is slow from Harlem all the way out to 495 in Midtown Manhattan here. Lincoln Tunnel on the westbound side is slow from Port Authority Bus Terminal all the way at the Lincoln Tunnel before the Lincoln Tunnel approach in New Jersey here. And 95 on the southbound side is slow between I-87 and Route 90 in New York City before the George Washington Bridge, and 95 on the northbound side it is slow before the George Washington Bridge in Fort Lee, New Jersey, during an accident on Route 9 on the northbound side, so it's slow from Fort Lee all the way to Englewood here. And the Brooklyn Bridge on the westbound side is slow, eastbound side is looking good here. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here at 11:09 p.m. here. Right now, it's pissing model delays to disabled train at Central on the Conveyor Rail. Worcester Line train 541, 9:25 p.m. at stop station departed Yorkie and is operating 25-30 minutes late en route to Worcester here. Haverhill train 226, 10:50 p.m. inbound has departed at Haverhill station and is operating about 10-15 minutes late en route to the North station here. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel time is now 11:10 p.m. on this late Tuesday night here, and it is time now for a weather report here. And take a look at the radar situation here. We're seeing some spotty snow showers man east of Hartford and east of Windsor and Enfield. Spotty snow showers man North Amundsen, snow showers in west southeast of Pittsfield and stretching down Great Barrington in the east of New York State. Spotty snow showers in the northwestern portion of Connecticut here. And line of snow showers off the southeast of coastal Long Island and some spotty snow showers east of Long Island there. Alright. Special weather statement here because scattered snow showers will spread the region Wednesday morning across Connecticut and west central Massachusetts, then spreading eastward into Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts during the afternoon. Heavy snowfall amounts are not expected, however. A few heavy snow showers may result in a quick 1 or 2 inches of snowfall in a short period of time before, resulting in the roads becoming snow covered. This may impact the morning commute across Connecticut and western Massachusetts, including the greater Hartford Springfield area, as snow showers may linger in the late afternoon across Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts that would potentially impact the late day commute across the area. The greatest risk of locally heavy snow showers across western portions of Connecticut and Massachusetts during the morning and then in the afternoon over several portions of Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Then there is a low risk that few locations in this area can see localized snowfall amounts of 3 to 4 inches while most locations experience less. Given this forecast uncertainty, stay tuned to later forecast and a discussion on this evolving weather system here. And day 1 tonight, as we're not expected the time here. And in addition to that, scattered snow showers are expected Wednesday as a few heavy snow showers will result in a quick 1 or 2 inches of snow accumulating in a short period of wind. Roads becoming snow covered quickly. That's greatest risk that heaviest snow are over western Connecticut and Massachusetts during the morning and then over the southern portions of Massachusetts and Rhode Island during the afternoon. Bitterly cold temperatures are expected to occur this weekend. Wind chills likely to reach wind chill advisory criteria. There are low probability that wind chills may even reach warning criteria 25 degrees below zero. Saturday night, record colder temperatures may be achieved here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. But tonight, a slight chance of snow showers up to 4 a.m. Most clouds got low about 90 degrees and light northwest wind. Chance is 20%. Wednesday, snow showers likely between noon and 3 p.m. Most clouds got about 37 degrees and light variable wind. Chance precipitation is 6%. New snow accumulation around an inch possible. Wednesday night, most clouds got about 90 degrees and surface about 5 miles an hour. For Thursday, slight chance of snow showers. Most clouds got about 29 degrees and west about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance precipitation is 20%. Thursday night, clouds got about 6 above west about 8 miles an hour. Friday, slight got about 24 degrees. Friday night, most clouds got about 12 degrees. For Saturday, a chance of snow showers before 9 a.m. Port South got about 16 degrees and chance precipitation is 30%. Saturday night, most clouds got about 7 below. Sunday, most of the skies have about 11 to about 1 degree. Monday, chance of snow showers, most skies have about 32 to about 23 degrees. Chance is 30% up to 50% by Monday night. And for Tuesday, chance of rain snow showers, most skies have about 43 degrees. And chance of precipitation is 50%. Currently here, Norton, 21 degrees. And first skies, humidity 85%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news in this late Tuesday night, February 9th, 2016. I'm Peter. Good night. See you tomorrow morning with a more report. Good night.